find once again another online Harcourts Rata & Co auction as usual. All throughout lockdown we are online so that we can facilitate, you can participate, and we can all isolate at every single Harcourts Rata & Co lockdown auction. Buys tonight a very special offering for you and your family to consider. Number 2, Ford Court in Mill Park, an abundance of space for you and your family. Not only is it situated on 975 square metres of prime residential property, it offers an abundance of living options, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, double car garage, massive backyard for you to entertain in or for the kids to play in. And as you know, buyers, it ticks absolutely every single box when it comes to family living. So buyers, before we get underway, I'd like to share with you now the following announcements which are in place to help you, the buyers, bid and buy with confidence. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that remain available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules do permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I am making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Now buyers, a contract of sale has been supplied to you prior to today's auction. It reads that tonight Harcourts Rata & Co sells on behalf of the vendor all that land, or 975 square metres of it, together with any improvements described in the attached copy of title, volume 9601, folio 448, or as it's more commonly known to you and I, and the postman, as number 2 Ford Court in Mill Park. Selling with the property today, all fixed floor coverings, light fittings, fixed window furnishings, and any other features and fittings of a permanent nature. Tonight, once the property is sold, we will call on the successful purchaser to pay deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price upon the fall of the hammer, and the signing of the contracts in the comfort of your very own home tonight, and the balance will be paid at settlement in a flexible 60 to 120 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. Buyers, that's the contract. Everything's in there. Everything is quite clear. That's the property. I know that you've had the opportunity to meet Joel Viavattene, the listing agent out there. I know that you've had the opportunity to fall in love with it. Now, buyers, is your opportunity to own it. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for number 2 Ford Court in your park? Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call, buyers. Start me where you like. Now, I know we've got a few shy buyers out there, perhaps on the phones with my agents. I've got my agents on the screen so you can bid through them with confidence, knowing that your instructions are going to reach me in my ear. So where can we see start, buyers? As I said, I don't mind the call. I'm in your hands. You start me where you like, buyers. Who'd like to start us off? I've had my say. Time for you to have yours now, buyers. Always very quiet at the start of every auction, especially when we're online. But this is an opportunity, buyers, to grab your dream with both hands for you and your family, to enjoy the capital growth that we experience in Mill Park right now, rather than have to pay it down the track. It's your opportunity to secure the future of you and your families right here, right now, buyers. Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call. As I said, start me where you like, buyers. Well, 740 is a bit light on, but I'll go with you at 740,000 now, 740 the bid. That's 740,000. That's 740,000. I'll take participation in rises of 10 if you've got it at 740 now, make it 7.5. That's 740,000 now, it's going to be 750 in the rise. That's 740,000. That's 740,000 now, looking for 750 in the rise at 740 got. That's 740,000 the bid. That's 740,000 now, can I say at 50 now, I'll take the 50. Buys with you, Alex, at 750,000. That's 750,000 now. Inviting participation still in rises of 10 at 50. Got. That's 750,000 and 60. It's got to be. That's 750,000 fairly been offered. That's 750,000. Consider the land. Consider the location. 975 square metres of prime residential property. So hard to find. More than a quarter acre block here. At almost a quarter acre block rather. That's 700. and 60,000, 50,000 the bid. Looking for 60 in the rise. The 60 got now, 760. Opportunity, Alex, against you at 70 now if you like. At 760,000. At 760,000 buys with Tony. And Tony's actually in the hospital. A big shout out to the Lombardi family. Congratulations on the safe arrival of Antonio Lombardi Jr. here tonight. At 760 I'm at now. At 760 Nick, we can update that to 760 and 70 got now. At 770,000. At 770,000 now, slagging a little bit behind me, but it will catch up. At 770 the bid. At 770,000 now, fairly been offered 770 the bid. At 770,000. Technology, the wonders of technology, always works except for when you need it to. At 770,000, there we go, it's caught up now. At 770 the bid. At 770,000 now, got to be 80 in the rise. At 770, got an 80 now. At 780,000, bid up with Tony now, 780. At 780,000. At 780,000, I've got to keep it a little bit quiet. We'll wake the baby up at 780 now. Make it 90 against your buyer, Alex, at 780 now. At 780,000. At 780,000, can I entice you back in for 90 now? Or perhaps rounding off to 800, even money at that at 780 the bid. At 780,000, fairly been offered now at 780. At 780,000 now, looking for 90 in the rise. At 780,000 once. At 780 are we done. At 780,000 twice. At 780 we done. Finished. For the third and final call at 780,000. Surely we're not all done, finished, silent and out at 780,000. It's got to be 90 now. Buyers with Tony at 780 now. Looking at 90. I'll take 5, why not? It helps us move along at 785 now and extend the same courtesy to every other interested purchaser here tonight at 785 the bid. At 785,000 it stands now, 90 the call. At 785, at 90 got now, buys with Joel, fresh bidding at 790,000. At 790,000, fairly been offered now at 790 the bid. At 790,000, the 5 still good with me, Alex, if you guys got it. At 790,000, might have to dig a little bit deeper. At 790 now the bid. At 790,000. At 790,000 buys with Joel as it stands against your buyer Alex at 790. Fairly been offered now at 790,000. For the first call at 790 are we done. At 790,000 twice at 790 are we done. Finished. At 790,000 third. Final call at 790,000. Alex, what do you say? 790, Tony, what about your buy now? 790, 95 got. At 795 I have. At 795,000, got to be 800 in the rise. Who was that? At 795. At 795,000. At 795,000, looking for 800 in the rise. At 795,000, fairly been offered now. At 795 the bid. At 795,000 once. At 795 are we all done. At 795,000 twice. At 795. Done. Finished. Third. Final call. At 795,000. Are we all done? All finished. Silent. At 800 now, and a great bid at that at 800. Even money at that at 800,000 the bid. At 800,000 buys now with Michael at 800,000 against your buyer Alex, your buyer Joel, and of course Tony, your buyer out there at 800,000 now. Fairly been offered now 800 the bid. At 800,000 now, got to be 805 in the rise. At 800,000 even money at that as I say at 800,000 now. At 800,000 now for the first call at 800,000. At 800,000 now, second call at 8. Third, final call at 800,000 buys. Consider the location. Consider what it would cost. First of all, if you could find 975 square metres. So hard to find. No blocks like that available on the market at 975 square metres. And consider what it would cost to rebuild this home at 975 square metres, surely at 800,000, well below replacement value. So an opportunity for you and your family tonight to secure this beautiful family home. At 800,000 now, it should be an easy decision at that. At 800,000 now, looking for 805 from the rise. At 800,000, if you're there to buy, now is your time, buys. At 800,000 now, once at 800,000 we're done. At 800,000 twice. I'll take the 2.5 at 802.5. Just extend the same courtesy with Tony's buy at 802,500 now. And Michael, your buyer asked about 2.5 before. They've got the opportunity now at 802,500 and make it 805 from the rise. At 802.5. at 802,500 the bid now, 805 it's got to be. Nice easy bidding at that at 802, at 805 now, at 805. At 805,000, 807 and a half, straight back on at 807,500. 807,500 bids with Tony's buy back against your buy, Michael, at 807 and a half now. At 15 now, and a great bid at that at 815,000. 815,000 now. 815,000, 17 and a half, again the $2,500 bid with Tony now against your buy, Mike. Big bid, another big bid might just do it at 17 and a half. I've got now at 817,500. That'll catch up at 8, and there it goes at 817,500 the bid. At 20 now, at 820, at 820,000, at 820,000 bids with Michael at the moment against your buy, Tony, at 820,000, another 2.5 and 22 and a half now, at 822,500 the bid, 822,500, got to be 25 in the rise, bid back with Tony's buy at 8225, 822,500, your buy's been so strong, Michael, don't leave me just yet, 822,500 the bid for the first call at 822 and a half. At 822,500, second call at 8225. 822,500 the bid. Are we all done? All finished? Silent now for the third call at 822. At 2.5 now and 825 I have. At 825. At 825,000 now. Andrew, can I seek some instructions there, please? At 825 now the bid. At 825,000. 825,000. Only one Tony is sure in the rise. Can I entice him back in for another 2.5? Put him in good stead? No, I'll take the one at 826 now at 826. And the same courtesy to your buyer, Michael. Only a $1,000 bid, although I dare say 30 is a better bid. 826,000 now. At 826,000, make it at least 27 at 30 now, and that's a great bid now at 830. At 830,000. 830,000 now, fairly been offered now at 830. At 830,000. At 830,000, back against your buy, Tony. Just took a $4,000 bid, but I'll take one from them if it entices them back into the game. At 830,000 now. At 830,000, awaiting instructions from Andrew now at 830 the bid. At 830,000. At 830,000 now for the first call at 830. Are we done? At 830,000 now, second call at 830. 830,000 for the third and final call at 830,000. Are we all done? At 32 and a half, and Joel's buy is back at 832,500 now. 832 and a half. 832,500 now. Tony, what do you say? At 832,500. At 832,500 the bid now. 832 and a half. 832,500 now. Looking for 835 from the rise. 832 and a half for the first call. At 832 and a half, are we all done? Michael, your buy's been so strong. Joel's hasn't bid in a while. Up to you at 832,500 the bid for the second call at 832 and a half. Now for the third and final call at 832,500 the bid. Are we all done? And a half now? And a half at 833. $833, $5,000 bid on top at 833 the bid now. At 833,000. Now it's only half. We'll extend the same courtesy to every other buyer out there. Should give a hope that the competition at 35 now at 835,000. And that's how you buy. Big bids beat small bids. At 835,000. 835,000. Now just confirm those instructions, Andrew. We're on the market and selling at 835,000. Let's go, Green Nick. At 835,000. We're on the market. We sell here tonight at 40 now. At 840,000. At 840,000. Right when it counts to. That's when you got to bring out the big guns. When we're on the market and selling. At 840,000. There we go. At 840,000 now. Speak now. Or bid now if you ever hold your peace. At 840,000 now. We sell away no better bid. What was that, Joel? At 45 now. At 845,000. Everybody hanging back, waiting to see it go green before they throw their hats into the ring now. At 845,000. And we're selling here today now at 845. At 845,000. We'll sell at that if there's no better bid here tonight. At 845,000. Any better bid, any better offer than 845 buys with your buy at the moment. Joel against Michael. Tony looks like he's out. Alex, are we definitely done? And George, are we done there? At 845. At 845,000 now, got to sell. In the absence of any further bidding, we'll sell at that. At 845 now, once. At 845,000, are we done? At 845,000 twice. At 845. At 46 now, at 846. at 846,000. Never too late to the hammer falls. Hasn't fallen yet, but once it does, sold is sold, gone is gone. No second chances here tonight at 47 now. We're back with Joel against your buyer again, Mike. I'll take the one in the advance if it helps at 847,000, or perhaps round me off to 50 at 847,000. Fairly been offered now. Joel, keys are in your buyer's hands as it stands. Michael, if your buyers want those keys, now is the time for them to bid at 847,000. The bid gonna sell if there's no better bidding than that. At 847,000, any better bid, any better offer than 847 once at 847,000 will be done. At 847,000 now twice at 847. Done. Finished. Third. Final call at 847,000. All done. All finished. Michael, asking for a little bit of time now. I can appreciate, especially given the circumstances we're in at the moment where everything is being done remotely, that you do need a little bit of time, but not much time because they're right back at 48 now. At 848,000. At 848,000 now. At 848,000 is such an easy decision. Of course, I don't need that much more time. At 848 the bid. At 50 now, at 850, straight back in with Joel's buy at 850,000. At 850,000, believe you got Roland there on the phone, Joel. Good, best of luck here tonight, Roland. You're leading the race as it stands at 850,000. At 850,000 against Joseph with Michael on the phone. At 850,000 now. At 850,000, I've got to sell. If there's no better bid than that. At 850,000, any better bid, any better offer here tonight. At 850,000, we sell away once. At 850, are we done? Twice at 850,000, done. Finished. Third, final call at 850,000, all done, all finished, silent and out at 850,000. Mike, I need some instructions from Joseph. Are we in or out? As I said, I appreciate that it's difficult to make a decision, especially given that we're doing everything remotely, so I will give them time to make the right decision for them and their family here tonight at 850,000. About to sell it. Michael, if they want those keys, they have to bid me now at 850,000. I'm going to sell now. Ask you for one more second granted, no worries at 850,000. Joel, please let your buyer know that should they need ample time to make the right decision for them, I'll grant that also at 850,000. There it is. Need to know, Mike, at 850,000. Got to sell here tonight. Green means we sell. Now, just while we're waiting for the buyer to make their decision, Harcourts Rata & Co. online auctions. Joel's run a great campaign. I'm sure all of you have had the great opportunity to become acquainted with Joel throughout the marketing campaign. If you've got something similar, if you've got something in your park or anywhere in the northern suburbs for that matter that you need sold, make sure that you speak to Joel Viavattene. He knows how to get the job done. We know how to get the job done. Online, in lockdown, Harcourts Rata & Co. Auction TV. We'll be here again on Wednesday night, Thursday night, and on Saturday. We've got the entertainment sorted for you all day. 851,000. At 851,000, welcome back Michael's buyer, Joseph there on the phone. At 851,000, back against your buyer, Joel at 851. So on Saturday at the moment, we've got 13, possibly 17 auctions booked in. I think it's 17, is it, Nick? 17 auctions booked in for Saturday. So make sure you're tuning into Harcourts Rata & Co. TV. As I said, we will provide the entertainment. All you need to do is get on, watch, sit down with the popcorn, perhaps throw in a cheeky bit or two. At 851,000, Joel, what do you say? At 851, at 52 now at 852. At 852,000. At 852,000, fairly been offered. Now we're selling at 852 if there's no better bid. At 852 now. At 852,000, Michael against your buy now at 852 the bid. At 3 now at 853. At 853,000, fairly been offered now at 853. At 853, that was a quicker decision that time round at 853 now. Shows confidence, and why not? At 853,000. At 853,000 now, 853, Joel. 55 now and a great bid at that at 855. 855,000, Michael, implore your buyer if they want to buy. Tell them to dig deep. This is when we need a big bid. Big bids buy property. Big bids beat small bid. At 853,000, it was 55 from that. Joel confirmed that bid. At 855, at 855 confirmed, at 855 the technology got me a little bit tripped up there, but I know that we're at 855, and so do you, the highest bidder out there who's got those hot little keys in their hand at the moment, at 855,000 once, at 855 are we done. Joel, with your buyer, rolling on the phone twice at 855,000. Done. Finished. Third, final call at 6 now at 856 at 856,000 now. Fairly been offered now at 856 at 856,000. Joel, what about 60 in the rise at 856,000? At 856,000, got to sell now at 856 at 856,000. Here comes Joel. What are the instructions, Joel? At 57 now. Michael, tell your buyer they've got them down to $1,000 bids. Surely cause for optimism. Cause to keep going. At 856,000 now. Be persistent if you want to buy. At 856 the bid. At 856,000, keys are back with Joel's buyer against yours, Michael. Joseph on the phone with Michael at 856,000. At 60 now. At 860, and that's a great bid at 860,000. At 860,000, I heard 57, but then I heard 60. So I'm just going to go with the higher number if you don't mind. At 860,000 now. Again, technology very slow tonight. Everyone's probably online watching, binging Netflix at 860,000, or perhaps binging Rata & Co. online auctions. At 62 now, at 862. At 862,000, the screen's not going to help me at all tonight, I've decided. At 862,000, but that's okay. I've got my team online, and I know that I can rely on them. At 862,000, bids with Joel. At 862 now. At 862,000, Michael against your buyer. Alex, I believe that was your $857,000 bid. Are they still there? They're definitely done. At 862,000 the bid. At 862,000, fairly been offered. At 862 now. At 862,000, still lagging behind there at 862. I might stand on this side till it's done. At 862,000, fairly been offered. Nick, let me know when it's updated and I'll step back. At 862,000 now. Once at 862, are we done? At 862,000, twice at 862, done. Finished. Third, final call at 862,000 the bid. All done, all finished. Sold it out at 862,000. Michael needs to know, going to sell at 862,000. The bids you buy with us still. As I said, they've been so strong from the very start. I'd want to make sure that another second granted at 862,000 the bid. Technology still lagging behind a little bit. That's how quick the market's moving. Not even technology can keep up. At 862,000, fairly been offered now at 862, and we're going to sell here tonight. That's what green means. It's not the right number right now, but it is green, and there's no mistake about that, because that means we're on the market and we're selling. So if you're out there and you want to buy number 2 Ford Court, this is your last chance at 862,000. I need to know now, Michael, once at 862, are we done? Twice at 862,000, done. Finished. Voila. Third, final call at 862,000, all done, all finished. Silent now at 862. Michael, tell me they're up and I'll sell to Joel's buyer at 862,000. I want to make sure, as I said, that they make the right decision for their family here tonight. Give them an opportunity at 862, but I do need to know at 862,000. What are the instructions, Mike, at 862? Again, the joys of technology. Everything just takes a little bit longer at 862. At 862,000, Michael, yes or no? At 862,000, pleading for just a little bit more time. Another second, why not at 862,000? At 862,000. My next appointment's not till tomorrow morning, so we can have another half now. And a half at 862 and a half. At 862,500 now rolling on the phone with Joel. Surely, we're not going to walk away for a $1,000 bid at 862,500. We can do better than that, rolling at 862,500. Why don't you round me off to 865? At a 3 now at 863. Set the new benchmark at $1,000 bids, but keeps the competition coming. Small bids encourage your competition. Big bids like the competition out. At 863,000, looks like the technology's improved now behind me. At 863,000, another half will get your buyer back in front, Mike. At 863. At 863,000, we sell here tonight, no better bid. Last chance perhaps at 863,000 for the first call at 863. Are we done? At 863,000 twice at 863. Are we done? Finished. Third, final call at 863,000 the bid. Michael, are we done? Finished. Was that a bid, Mike? One more second. One more second at 863,000 the bid. As I said, 17 auctions booked in for this Saturday. We have another 3 or 4 coming up between now and then. So this week, over 20 Harcourts Rata & Co. online auctions. Now, if you want to be part of the action, whether you're looking to buy or if you're looking to sell, make sure that you reach out to one of our team members. We know how to get the job done in lockdown. We certainly know how to get the job done on the street. So no matter what the circumstances are, you're in good hands with us and my fabulous team who are servicing you right now tonight on the phones. Michael's one of those guys. He's talking to Joseph on the phone. I'm awaiting instructions. We're at 863 to bring you back up to speed on the market and selling here tonight, number 2 Ford Court. Michael, need to know, once at 863,000 will be done. Twice at 863,000 done and finished for the third and final call at 863,000 the bid. All done. All finished, silent and out at 863,000. Mike, yes or no? At 863,000. Joseph, what do you say at 863? Talking directly to you now, Joseph. Definitely done. Definitely able to have the absolute best here tonight, Mike. Well, thank you very much for your bidding here tonight, Joseph. We wish you the best of luck. Hopefully we can enjoy success together the next time we meet, whether it be online or on the street. But at 863,000 now, the keys are with Joel's buyer, Roland. You're the highest bidder. I'm about to knock it down at 863,000. Once, twice, third, final call at 863 the bid. All done, finished, silent and out. Definitely done, Michael. We're selling. Oh, hang on. That's why I asked. I have to ask at least 3 or 4 times. God forbid I should knock it down and then you want to come back in, because I cannot sell it to you once the hammer falls. The only time I can sell it to you is right here, right now. I caught the earpiece, almost fell out. Right here, right now is your only chance, your only opportunity to purchase. Number 2 Ford Court. We're well and truly on the market and selling here tonight. Michael's asked just for 1 more second. Michael, really do need to know. Was about to knock it down to Roland at 863,000 the bid. Do I proceed with that, Michael? Yes or no? At 863. Gotta know. Once at 863. Seeking some further instructions. No worries. Did you hear that we've got 20 plus Harcourts Rata & Co. auctions on this week? I know that that's a lot, but we've got the biggest team in the north. We've got the biggest team, the most professional team will be here to help you with all your real estate needs throughout lockdown and beyond. At 65 now, at 865. Well, I'm glad I bought you the time, Joseph. At 865,000, fairly been offered now. At 865. At 865,000, Joel will give you your buy ample time. Also, I understand this frustration here online tonight. At 865,000. At 865,000, if they want to buy, now's the time, Joel. At 865. At 865,000, fairly been offered. At 865,000. I'm going to do the code, just back up just for 1 second at 865,000 now. At 865,000, the bid against your buy, Joel, with your buy, Michael, now as it stands. At 865,000, Roland, if you want to buy, you have to bid me now. At 865,000, moments fleeting at 800, the opportunity rather is fleeting at 865 now. At 865,000, now is the time. At 865 and a half now, at 865 and a half, at 865,500 now the bid. Michael, was that enough to knock Joseph out of the game? Do we need to seek some further instructions? Got to sell now at 865,500 the bid, at 865 and a half now. At 865,500, keys are back with Roland on the phone with Joel at 865 and a half. Well, I hope my phone's good enough life to get through this at 865,500. At 865,500 the bid against your buyer, Michael, at 865 and a half, and I need to know. At 865,500. At 865 and a half now once. At 865 and a half done. At 865,500 twice. At 865 and a half done. Finished. Third, final call at 865,500 the bid. All done, all finished, silent, out at 865 and a half. Definitely done. Thank you very much for your bidding here, Joseph, tonight at 865,500 the bid. First, second, third, final call, 865,500. All done, finished, silent and out. We're selling. So congratulations to our purchasers here tonight and to our lovely vendors. Thank you for entrusting Harcourts Rata & Co. with your real estate needs. As I said, you will see a lot of us, Harcourts Rata & Co. Auction TV, all throughout the week. We have over 20 auctions planned. So myself and the newly appointed father, well, not his first time father, but a second time father. Again, congratulations to the Lombardi family on the arrival, the safe arrival of Antonio, and you'll have the opportunity to congratulate Tony yourself throughout the week because he'll be calling many auctions from my lounge room to his lounge room to your lounge room buyers. Have a great night. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.